Don't you tell nobody about this money you about to get. Okay? Now, I don't know how this is getting ready to come into you, whether you're about to get a windfall or whether your business about to take off or somebody about to make an investment. Could be an opportunity that's going to open up for you, that's going to lead to more opportunities. But either way, Spirit want to talk to you in this message about what this money is for, okay? Because it's directly connected to your life purpose. So I'm not going to hold you up. I'm going to see you on the other side. Listen, I pulled 2 cards and I was like, ooh, let me turn on the recorder and let me catch this reading real quick, okay? All right, so there's a windfall that's about to come to somebody, and Spirit is wanting you to be mums the motherfucking word, okay? Windfall. Silence. Don't talk about it. Don't tell nobody. Don't you tell nobody that you got this money, all right? Now, I don't know what this is, but we finna pull some more. Welcome in, collective. How y'all doing? Y'all good? That's a lot of moolah doolah. You hear me? Look at that. That's that single. Back in the church, you know, when you had somebody that couldn't make it to the service, and then they was doing the offering, and then they be like, anybody got any single? And then you get up and you're like, oh shoot, that's right. Tony did send $10 for me to put in the offering for him because he wasn't gonna be able to make it. You could put an offering in for somebody else and everything. Single. That's that shang-a-lang. That's that dollar bill. Somebody finna hold a whole lot of those. And they don't want you to say anything. And I don't know why I'm whispering. But that's how I feel it. I feel it like that. You don't need to talk about this. You're about to be rich. I mean, eventually they're gonna see it. Because I know what you finna do. Yeah, baby. Because ain't nobody finna have no money and not spend that shit. You know what I mean? Spend that shit. Okay? You could be from Florida. What else, Spirit? Manifesting. I can't make this up. You're going to have a whole lot of people showing up, too. I don't know if somebody's about to hit the lottery or what's about to happen for you. But you need to be quiet because if you don't, you're going to have a whole lot of people rallying around you all of a sudden. All of a sudden. And this money is manifesting for somebody. Easy does it. Let's see. Spirit says spend, buy yourself some nice stuff, but not because you're in some sort of prison or whatever. But just, take it easy. Let's see. Growth. So whether this is a lump sum or whether this is about to be an outpour, like this, if this is you getting like your business taking off in a way. You know what I'm saying? To where now your finances are just steadily increasing. Where's that card? I just synced it. Yeah. Steadily. Okay. I believe in the stock market, they call that bullish. That's the bull. That's when the stock market's in the bull. I mean, when there's a lot of gains. You understand what I'm saying? You about to be gaining out here. Steadily. Consistent growth. Up. And as you get ready to go up, get quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. What else, Spirit? Leadership. All right now. Okay. Leadership. What is this here, leadership? This could be CEO energy on somebody. This definitely could be growth in business. You could be getting to the point in your business where you're going to be having people, you're now able to bring people under you to work under you. So no, it's no longer just you back in the backyard, in the garage somewhere pressing t-shirts and stuff. Now you got people to do it for you. You have people you have to pay. You have people you have to have on board. Yeah. So you're stepping into less of a, ground level, get the work done by yourself mode to I now am in the role where I lead the people who get the work done. Still your vision, still your baby, but it's a different perspective. of business that you're getting ready to step into. Because it's about to blow up shway. It's about to blow up shway in a way where you ain't gonna be able to be the one back in the garage pressing t-shirts. I can't make it up. Retail of some sort. Might not be t-shirts. I don't know. You might sell bicycle parts. I don't know. Mm-hmm. The past. Something is about. This could be something that you've done in the past, whether you know about that or not. In a past life, you could be doing the very same thing you've done in a past life. This could be something you did before that you maybe moved away from, but now you're going back to it and it's taking off for you. This could be spirit asking you someone to revisit something that you was doing in the past. Maybe in the past it didn't move as fast as you wanted it to move. This could be a better time. Yup. But whatever is you gonna have like suitcases of money. Like you have to be quiet about this. You have to talk real softly, real slowly, and to only a few people, if anybody. Caution. And it landed right up under silence. I don't know. Spirit said be quiet. Just be quiet. Okay. Ain't no certain ones. Ain't no different levels of volume in the talking. It's stop talking. It's don't talk. It's don't say nothing. This is a lot of money here. Something has been specifically designed for you. Oh, that's my son. It's been specifically designed for you. You could be a designer. There could be some design aspect to whatever this is that's growing for you. Okay? Student. Investment. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Now, I just did a money reading on the Starseed family. I just did a live over there with my Starseed family, and we got into this. And I don't know what made me pick up the deck and read some more, but this is a bit of a different energy, though, for the collective. Okay, looking at money here. Something passive is about to turn into a windfall. Something that's been passively making money for you is about to not be so passive. Okay, be a little more aggressive. All right. Give us some more energy on this, spirit. Self-care. If you want to live like royalty, start by treating yourself like royalty. Yeah, you're going to have the money to take care of yourself. You're going to have the money to go on your little vacations and stuff. You're going to have the money to motherfucking disappear. And people are like, well, where they at? Where the collective at? I don't know. I ain't heard from them. You're going to be all the way in Switzerland somewhere eating fancy cheese that smell like feet. Do Switzerland people make cheese? I don't even know. I don't know. So if you're from Switzerland, no point intended, I love cheese. Now, I don't particularly like the ones that smell like feet, but they all pretty much smell like feet a little bit. Some of them are a little stronger on the feet smell than other ones, but I love cheese, okay? And I'm lactose intolerant, ain't got no business fucking with no cheese, but that's just one part of my life I'm not willing to give up. If I have to deal with a little bit of bubble guts, that's okay, all right? But what I'm saying is, I think the Switzerland people are known for their chocolate and stuff too. You go be somewhere over in Switzerland eating chocolate bonbons and chocolate stuffed croissants. Okay, drinking fine wine. And then people gonna be wondering where you at. And they're not gonna know where you at. And they're not gonna know how you got there or how you could afford to get there. But that's where you're gonna be at. Self-caring. Very much so. I love this for you. Because it's your destiny. It's your destiny. Yeah. Yeah. It's destiny here. For somebody having this level of abundance, whatever that means for you, this is a windfall though. This is money. Let's be clear. All right. I want to be clear because see, abundance can mean a lot of things. All right. It can mean a lot of things. But in this reading, we are talking about moolah doolah. Okay. Moolah doolah. This money is a divine inheritance that you are destined to either manifest, have, gain, win, whatever. It's destined to hit your hands. You have a divine destiny to fulfill through your career path. Your work will help elevate the consciousness of the planet. Yep. Oh, what is this falling out here? Retirement. My Lord. You're going to be able to retire. Now, the money may be coming. It seems like it's connected to your destiny and your purpose. So you may be retiring from something else. Or this may be enough money for you to retire and begin to like work on something else. Take a high reverberate. Dream home. Oh, self-care. Self-care. Dream home. Coming home to yourself. I feel like somebody is going with this finances, this windfall, excuse me, that is getting ready to come towards somebody. You're going to be very comfortable until a ripe old age. Okay? Some of you will be building your dream home with some of this money. Yeah, a home you're going to retire in that you feel safe in, that feels like home. That's what's manifesting. Clarify growth. Conditioning. Have you accepted the illusory limits placed onto you by your upbringing and social conditioning? Well, my. You could be the first millionaire in your family. There could be some sort of social conditionings concerning how to grow money, how to manifest, it's like somebody is understanding the condition of how money flows. How money flows for you. Because how money flows for you is not how it flows for me. It's not how it flows for the person standing next to you. Somebody had to unlearn. This growth card says to grow is essential to unlearn since rules are constantly evolving. So you're unlearning some sort of conditioning which has allowed you to step into this windfall energy when it comes to money. Yeah. Clarify easy does it. Laziness. Oh. Something manifests for you quite easily, or it will. But it is important for you to know the difference between you being or spirit asking you to approach your manifestation slow and steady, consistently and steadily. Okay? It's not a good time to rush something because you don't want to appear to be lazy. There is a difference between taking something slow and steady as your spirit guides you and being lazy. It's a big difference. Do not get involved with any get rich quick schemes. Somebody may also be thinking when they do find out or they do hear about the money that you are stepping into, you are attracting. They could be thinking something that just comes too easy for you. I feel like more importantly, Spirit doesn't want you to confuse easy does it with being lazy. Yeah, see this laziness says your dreams are so much bigger than your efforts to achieve them. If you want to accomplish great things, you'll have to try harder. And that's part of the conditioning. Because it's right next to the conditioning card, and Spirit was like, connect that to the conditioning. Somebody is moving or has moved or has been existing in this flow state that is directly contradictory to the conditioning and the defining of someone being lazy. You just in a flow and it's working for you. Clarify leadership. Debt. Are you in the driver's seat with your debt, or has your debt taken over and placed you in shackles? Something attaching it to the conditioning, what you have been unlearning. Is the conditioning that has led or leads many people to debt. Something has led someone to debts, and you're starting to see it, unlearn it, understand how money flows from your hand to their hand, from your energy when you get up to go to work to their pockets. Okay? All right? You're starting to see the flow of it, though, even from a spiritual perspective. So if there was any debt that was accumulated when you were living your life according to conditionings, Spirit say you're going to be walking away from that concept of debt. And the consequences of debt created by the conditioning of work harder, do more, gotta go, gotta get it, gotta look like I got it, right? Unlearning that. The way things have been growing for you, there's a windfall coming in towards you. But the way things have been growing for you, slow and steady, has been growing that way to give you the lessons that you needed about your relationship to money. If they had just gave you the windfall without giving you the lessons, then you'll be back in debt. Okay, because you won't understand that money as an energy, or the energy you put into money, and how it causes money to manifest or to show up accordingly. So fortune. Yeah, you're walking away into this beautiful fortune after unlearning a relationship with finances or relationship with money that only created more debt or put you in debt. You could also not really be into going in debt to have certain things. That's not your thing anymore. Now you have the money to do what it is you want to do, but you have the money to do it without going into debt. Clarify the past. Creator. Your creativity is your superpower on your path to prosperity. So, something you're creating or you're going to create, the reason why it's bringing in this windfall is because this is what you were created to do. This is what you've done every lifetime. Now, I don't know what that is. I don't have a clue. But something that you are creating is actually your superpower, and it's why the windfall is coming in. Empowerment. The windfall is coming in to give you more, to be more empowered, empowered to do the thing that you were created to do, that you have done in previous lifetimes, which could have something to do with empowerment. Maybe you are, here to empower other people. Counselor. Your compassionate nature makes you a good listener. Your advice is sought after, and your perspective is a valuable commodity. I like it. And it's so somebody could be in the collective. You are monetizing your superpower, which is to help other people understand certain aspects of themselves, the processes to healing, counseling, life coaching, something along those lines. And this is absolutely something you've done in a previous lifetime. And it absolutely is connected to your divine inheritance. Hmm. This is good news. This is definitely good news for someone in the collective, okay? The finances you need to build something is going to be there. That's why, again, they don't want you to talk about it when you get it, because other people are going to be trying to come in and get a little piece and a little piece and a little piece and a little piece here and a little piece there. And before you know it, there's no more windfall to build something. Denial. You're going to have to deny. You have to deny some people. Are you refusing to face the reality about some aspect of your financial life? Artists. A true artist lives their art. Let your life be your canvas and you will create a great masterpiece. A lot of people are in denial and suffering from loss, or while they are experiencing loss. So this could be like grief counseling, or I don't know. Dream job. For somebody, helping people get out of denial, helping from in whatever area of life they're denial in, okay? Could be connected to other people, helping other people with their finances, you know? But it's a dream job. It's something that you dream about doing because it's what you've been doing in other lifetimes. You've been helping people. So I don't know what you were doing in your past, like not past lifetimes, but like before you were doing this, whatever this is. Um, but it's a dream. Can't even really call it a job. I wish I could find another motherfucking word. Uh, it's not a job. It's like we was just talking about that on the live. This whatever this is. This is something you wouldn't even call a job because it doesn't feel like a job. It's an extension of who you are. So it's just you being you and you offering you to other people as a service to help them in whatever area they need it, or as a product even. We have healers showing up here. You are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual. Somebody wants to do the work or is doing the work as a healer. Now, there is a lot of money that is getting ready to come to you in some way. Again, this could be an aggressive, not a passive income. It's like it could be coming to you a lot. People are seeking you for advice, or they're seeking you for counseling, or they're seeking you for your healing services or your healing products. Because I saw retail. So some of you could be, more in the, you make like, I don't know, you make certain products. You make spiritual candles or spiritual oils or, products like that. Maybe you are in the health and wellness. So you have a product to help people, heal their prostate or something. I was thinking thyroid, but I said prostate. Same thing. I mean, not really, but whatever. Anyway, anyway, it could be a product. You know, I ain't gonna talk about what I want to do. I'm just saying, you could do some things. You want to put up your little Etsy shop or your Etsy store, or I don't know, sell your t-shirts or something you create. Maybe you create a lot nice jewelry, things of that nature that is intended to help heal people. Whatever this is that you're doing, there's about to be an influx. There's about to be expansion. There is about to be growth. Remember to take it easy. Remember your self-care. Your self-care is a part of your destiny. Your self-care is also a part of your destiny. Your self-care is also a part of your divine inheritance. Anything else? Daydream. Oh, she put daydream. Spirit put the daydream card and it landed right on top of the dream job. So I feel like she's like, that's what you could call it. You could call it a daydream. A daydream. Dream job. Daydream. Having your head in the clouds can be a source of great inspiration. Be careful when your fantasies become an escape from reality. Your daydream is your reality. Ooh, woo. Oh, I love that for you. Something you've been dreaming about is about to become your reality. For someone, what you've always wanted is about to be a reality. What you want is about to be a reality, your reality. So there's no need to escape from the daydream because you're living out the daydream. Dependent. You can't fully come into your power only if you rely on others for financial support. Maybe that was part of the daydream for you, that you no longer had to rely on anybody for financial support. Well, that's about to be a reality. That's about to be a reality in a big way, though. So wherever you are in that, I don't know if you're dependent, if you're not so dependent, but every now and then, you know what I mean? But or if you're totally independent, but yet there's still this windfall that is about to come and seal the deal. You're never going to have to be dependent on anyone ever at all, because what you've done already to live your daydream is giving you exactly what you wanted, which is to be independent, to never have to rely on anyone for financial support. Obligation, influencer. What was that? Envision. Do you know exactly what you want? And are you acting consistently towards achieving it? Maintain a clear vision of what you are calling forth, and you will be unstoppable. Yeah, you have definitely envisioned this extensively. Extensively. You have definitely visualized this fortune. When fortune appears in your life, limitations disappear. As you sit back and watch your dreams manifest before your eyes, you are filled with a profound sense of gratitude and wonder. Yeah, man. Somebody is watching their dreams become their reality. I love that for you because you didn't give up on something. It feels like you had some things you had to unlearn. You had to, you tapped into some sort of past, something about the past lifetime. There's a superpower, there's a spiritual gift that you were able to unlock and uncover because you was willing to unlearn certain social conditioning. The very social conditioning that you were living your life by is the thing that was keeping you out of your divine inheritance. So you had to give that up to get this. And you did that. And here it is. It's coming. Believe. When you wholeheartedly embrace the attainability of your dreams, you will find the courage to exceed the ordinary. Uh-huh. Because maybe at one time you thought you were lazy, or maybe you just, I don't know. You thought your dreams were too big. You thought your dreams was too big. Now that can happen. Sometimes your vision can be bigger than you at that time. And it can feel a little bit daunting as to how you're going to get to what you see. Do you genuinely believe in your worthiness to attain the abundance you desire? Host. Training, leader, love. You have gone from the student to the leader because this is what you love. This is what you love. You've gone through the training. Whatever that looks like to you, this could be, your spiritual growth. This could be your spirit team training you by tapping you back into past life spiritual gifts, helping you recover and reclaim your spiritual power. Somebody in the collective, you are going to be training leaders on the subject matter of love. You are going to be training leaders. This could be world leaders. This could be leaders in your community. This could be other spiritual people who consider themselves leaders. This could be, I don't know, leaders. It could be executives. On the subject matter of love. Okay. That's what I heard Spirit say. That's what I heard. Take it how I read it. And that's going to lead you to financial freedom. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a particular niche. There's something about, oh man. All right, I don't want to tell too much of your business. I won't tell too much of your business. But I love that for you. I love that. And inner work. Ooh. I don't want to touch too much of your business. I'm gonna put this deck down because I'm picking up. But I don't want. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, split the deck. Destiny, fate, future. Yes, 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 yes. Now, for some of you, if the subject matter or the topic is not love, then the subject matter or the topic that you are going to be training other people in is a subject matter or a topic that you love. Whatever that is, okay? You could love Harley Davidsons and you're gonna ride around the country on a Harley Davidson telling everybody why you love Harley Davidsons and how giving backstories and histories and stuff on Harley Davidsons. People could be calling you in for their little motorcycle rallies and stuff and conferences and you're gonna be talking about Harley Davidson. I don't know. Okay, all I'm saying is this is either the subject matter is love itself or it's a subject matter that you love. And that is going to really be the place and space of financial freedom for you. Okay. You're going to be teaching people who already have financial freedom, but whatever the subject matter is, they don't have that. They don't understand that. Right, like these are very well-to-do individuals, okay, very prim and proper people, very accomplished, right? But whatever it is that you have been purposed to share, to give, to teach, that's what they're missing, and it could be love. I don't know why I picked up this deck. Impersonation, in cahoots, secret collaboration. Okay, what is that? It says Dark Alliance as well, but I don't think that applies here. Oh, wait, shit, maybe it does. I split the deck, spell work. Clarify impersonation. I don't even want to go too deep before I figure out what these two cards mean. Because that is like a. Attachments, toxic cords, negative karmic energies, bad habits. These people are very well off, but they may need some guidance. Give me one more. Change, adaptability, change, and adjustment. Yeah, and I don't know how that's playing out. It's like these are leaders in some capacity, but they have things they have going on that they may not show because they have a public persona. This could be celebrities, you know what I'm saying? But they also need healing. They also need spiritual counseling. So they may want to work with you privately in their private lives, personal matters, because it's their spiritual stuff. So this is not about the name, the position, the leadership position they hold in the world or in a corporation or whatever. This is them as a person. Them as a person, they need some help. Now, you could be definitely sought after to help people who behind closed doors want to deal with their karmic energies and need help doing so. Yeah. On the outside, they may look okay, fine. They've adapted maybe to putting on a facade or impersonating that they are okay in some capacity, right? But they know that they're a person, they're a human being like everybody else. And they have karmic energies, they have toxic cords, they have bad habits, and they want to change. And they want to adapt to a new way of being. They want to cut off things. What I mean by that is like cut off these toxic cords, these bad habits. But they want to work with you privately, or they would need to work with you privately because they have this leadership position before the public. Okay, and it's their private. That's private. That's their spiritual growth. If that's what it's looking like. Okay, with this counselor out here, so somebody, I just picked up a retirement home. You want to own a retirement home. I picked that up off of these two cards right here. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Excess, too much gluttony. Sickness, disease, infectious. These could also be people who maybe were a part of some sort of or feel like they've done something to excess, bad habits, bad habits to excess. And now they're sick or they're diseased. They're diseased. They have guilt and remorse and regret. These could be people who were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. I don't know where I got that from. I got that from this. I mean, they've been eating good since they was a child. You know what I mean? Look at that stack of pancakes he got. He got the syrup dripping all on the table and everything. Got 14 eggs up there and 32 slices of bacon. Okay. And some juice. What? They've been eating since they was young. They don't got no money issues. I feel like this sickness and disease and infections is more like their energy, their spirit. Like, yeah. Tell me more. Finance blockages, Leo. Clarify those two, please. Content, happiness, gratitude. Whatever this is that is about to bring in this windfall for you. Now, these people are fully capable. These rooms you're going to be in, these doors that are going to be opening to you, can have a lot to do with inner work. Okay? But, what was I going to say? This is something you would do even if you didn't get paid for it. Oh, but you're going to get paid for it. But this is something that you do, and it really makes you happy to help people unlearn negative patterns, right? Let go of bad habits, cut toxic cords. Like, this makes you happy. So it doesn't really matter that they're going to pay you well to bring you into certain spaces, places, working with certain people. Certain people are going to want to work with you. Their money doesn't matter. Now, you're going to set your price, what your price going to be. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But you would do it for free if it made sense to, because it honestly makes you so happy to help people break toxic cords, negative karmic energies, and bad habits. Clarify, Leo. Fraud. Insurance, identity, check, tax, mortgage. Something is coming to light. I feel like I don't know if this is a particular group of people or if this is just the energy that's going to be around your body of work, like what you do, whatever this niche is. You're bringing to light something that's kind of like been robbing people. Clarify the Leo and the fraud. Technology, electronics, internet, computers, toxic cords. These may be celebrities. Leo energy. They have a lot of, these may be celebrities you're going to end up working with, who for some reason um may need to conceal their identity. So there could be some element of, you being trusted with working with people of high status, notoriety, to help them transform. Mm-hmm. Rebirth, upgrade. Don't let the money change you. We have siblings, brother, sister. Don't know where they're coming in at. But don't let the money change you. I mean, it's going to change you. You know what I mean? It's going to. That's like disingenuous to say that it's not supposed to. It's going to, in some really beautiful ways. But I think what Spirit is saying is, don't let it change you in a way to where you lose sight of why you do what you're doing. Clarify this siblings, and then we have parents showing up here at the bottom of the deck. Now this is bringing in a family element. Oh Lord, hold on, let me go get me some coffee. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. Let's see who these siblings and families and things. What's going on with this here? They could be working with whole families to help, break off karmic energies off of family members, off of people's siblings, or you could be called on by parents to bring peace and harmony to families. Ooh, people who have gone a little bit unhinged. Pisces. Somebody could be a Pisces. And Sigma. Okay. Who's this Pisces? This could be somebody that's coming towards you that's going to assist you with the work, with your work. Hmm. Spirit, Pisces, emotions, spirit, water. Hmm. Dirt digging, invasive, nosy. You can have a Pisces family member, uh, somebody. This might be why you need to keep quiet about this windfall. All right. Um, root work. So you could be a spiritual worker, a healer. Bindings. Binding, finances, love, spiritual, energetic. Rejection, abandonment, desertion, left behind. Yeah, it's like you have a vision to help people leave behind things that bind them. And then you could be like a hoodoo, or you do, spiritual work to help people cleanse energies. This is going to lead you to a lot of finances. It feels like someone in the collective is going to be highly sought after, because whatever niche this is something you're really good at. You love doing it, and it's something you've been doing multiple lifetimes. I can't make it up. Spiritual rape. Hmm. Yep. Interfere, intrude, hinder, and block. You're actually this is anointed. Somebody is anointed to interfere, to block, to delay. Um, it's like an intercessor. An intercessor. So you're like a bridge. You're like a spiritual bridge between the spiritual world and the physical world. And you're very anointed at interceding on behalf of other people who are dealing with negative energies, karmic energies, bad habits, who are in bondage in some way, or who want to leave behind or abandon certain bondages, generational bondages, generational curses. Okay, take how I resonate. It's a part of your. I can't make it up though. I ain't gonna try to because I don't have to. It's a part of your destiny, and it is directly connected to that windfall that started the whole reading. Okay. Let me get one more from here. Children, creations, investment. This could be something that you've been doing since you were young. These could be spiritual gifts that you've been doing or you've been operating in since you were young. There's also an investment. And that could be the windfall, that could be the lump sum. That could be the Pisces individual that is coming in to help you do the work, break ground, break ground. Okay, I like this energy. I hope you do too. Okay, if you resonate with it, I hope you understand. All right. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it, collective. That's a good reading. That's a good reading. I like that one. All right, y'all. Let me know how it reverberated for you in the comments. All right. I appreciate all of you tapping in, vibing with me. Okay. Starseed family, love you guys. You know that. Soul Tribe, love you guys. Returning viewers, subscribers, always rock with you guys. All right. To my new viewers, welcome in. I hope that you will stay and be a friend. Hit subscribe. Okay. Turn your notification bell so you know when I'm back with another message and everything. Hmm. If anybody's in need of a personal reading, the link is in the description. Okay, it take you over to my website. Please be sure that you read everything so you know how the getting your reading will flow, the process, all of that, and it'll go smoothly for both me and you. All right, like, share, hype it up if you have one to spare, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, family.